Hello, Nathaniel. Good evening.
Hello, Lorena. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. What about you?
Yeah, I'm good. Kind of tired, but all good.
Okay, but it's okay. You're good. Okay, Nathaniel. So let's start with the class. I'm gonna share my screen. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so let's start with this. Yesterday we were seeing something similar to this, right? Participle adjectives. So in this case, we're gonna make just a little review about it, okay? After this, we're gonna practice the exercises and we're gonna see if it was understood, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Number one, we have these participle adjectives ended in ed and ing. They usually describe feelings or reactions, but the two forms have different meanings. So in this case, examples of participle adjectives are bored and boring. Yeah. Do you notice what's the difference when you, for example, write the adjective when ed and when ing?
Well, like boring is that something is boring, and bored is that something feels bored.
Exactly. So in this part, it talks about the feeling of a person, right? And this other about the situation or other thing, a
Yeah.
part of a person, right? Excellent. So let's pass to number two. In this case, we can say we use ed adjectives to talk about how someone feels, as we were saying, right? I'm not surprised. In the example, Amy is talking about how she feels. Number three, we use ing adjectives to talk about something, no, someone or something that causes a feeling or reaction. Jackie, I saw Madonna. It was so exciting, right? In the example, Jackie is talking about how seeing Madonna in a restaurant caused a reaction in her. Seeing Madonna was exciting. As a result, Jackie felt excited, right? So yeah, everything was all it was easier than yesterday, right?
Yeah, it's
Uh,
short too.
yes. Okay. So now let's go to the practice. Now it's time you can share your screen with me. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Nathan.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Right now, yep.
Okay. Okay. Go real quick. Okay. Okay. Where do you want me to go? To assignment or course?
Yeah, assignment it's okay. So go down, please. We're gonna find a part of no grammar.
Okay.
Grammar.
Okay. There is some grammar.
Oh yes, in that part that says Jackie grammar participle adjectives one and participle adjectives two, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to open it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Mm.
Excellent. That was correct. Very good. Now these are
Do I go to the next one?
oh, I think this is all the practice. With this, we finish unit number 3, right?
Okay.
Yes. So all the tasks you have done, I think, right?
All the what?
About listening part, vocabulary, a part of this.
Yeah, I've done a part of those.
Okay. Yes, yes, it's okay. So now let's go into the other part of grammar, okay? We're
Okay.
gonna start unit number 4. So now I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay. Now stop sharing.
Okay. Okay, so let's start with this. This is the first grammar that we're gonna see. It's about models of possibility and probability, okay? So let's see, in this part we have the concepts. Number 1, we use models of possibility and probability to talk about things that we think are possibly or probably true, right?
Hmm.
It might be a little late. If please start without me. Valentino's must be a popular restaurant. It's sometimes hard to get a reservation. Okay, so in this part, in this example, which are the modals?
Might and must.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Excellent with that is also with this you can show these ones, right? Possibility and probability that can
Yeah.
happen according to the context. Okay, in the second part, must expresses a probability. We use must when we are almost 100% sure that something is true. Can you read please the example, Nathaniel?
Okay. I've got to go. It must be time for my class. An
Exactly.
example, do you want me to read that too?
Yeah, it's okay, continue.
Okay. In the example, Jackie is almost sure that her class is ready to begin.
Exactly. So when you're talking with must, with this model, you know, it's 100% sure that it's going to happen, right? With this auxiliary or modal. In number three, we can see more. Okay. May, might, and could expresses a possibility. We use may, might, and could when we are less sure that something is true. Okay, read please examples, Nathaniel.
Okay. I don't think Professor Roberts is from the United States. I think he said he came here when he was a teenager. He may be Canadian. He might come from Australia. He could be British.
Okay, very good. So as it says, is let's share the thing that you're talking, right? Okay, number four, we can see this. We use can't or couldn't when we are almost 100% sure that something is impossible. Okay, the example, please.
I'm sorry, but you can't be serious. I'm sure you're mistaken.
Okay, very good. That shows something that is impossible. Okay, in this other part, number five, we use must not when we are a little less sure that something is impossible. We don't usually use a contraction with must not. The examples, please.
Okay. I heard that Nick Crawford is still trying to prove his innocence. He must not have any proof yet.
Okay, very good. So this is the negative form, right? But
Yeah.
you can use contraction in this part when you are in the
Mustn't.
part of speaking, right? Or maybe in a formal way.
Yeah. Like mustn't,
Okay,
right?
exactly. Yes. Number six, we use may not or may not when we think something is impossible. We are, but we aren't very sure. We don't usually use a contraction with might not or might not, right? Now the examples, please.
Okay. Crawford may not be innocent. Then again, he might not be guilty. We just don't know.
Okay, very good. Let's see more. In number seven, we have this. Remember, after a modal, you can only see the base form of the verb, right? Always with the base form. Talia must be exhausted. She's working so hard. And that's easy, right?
Yeah.
Number eight, in questions, we usually use could. We don't usually use might, may, or must, right? The
Yeah.
example, please.
Okay. What do you think? Could Crawford be guilty?
Okay, very good. Number nine, notice that is no, that in short answers we usually use be in the question if the question has a form of be, right? Read please.
Okay. What do you think? Could Crawford be guilty? Who knows? He might be. Do I continue?
Yeah.
Okay. When a question has a verb other than be, we just use the modal in the short answer. Could Jackie really have an agent? She could. Anything's possible.
Okay. Very good. In this other part, number 10, the last one. We can also use a verb like think to ask about possibility or probability. Notice that the replay still uses a model. Please read.
Okay. Do you think Crawford is guilty? He might be.
Okay, very good. So all this part is clear for you, or maybe some questions about these models?
Not really. Like one thing like may, might, like they are not normally using questions, but would it be incorrect to use them in questions?
Okay, it's not wrong, but yes, if it's logical, you can use it, right?
Okay.
But as it says, as
It's
it
better
also
to use could.
exactly right. We don't usually use these ones. So the most common that we can say can be could. But
Yeah.
yeah, of course, if it's logical, it has a good sense, you can use it.
Okay.
Okay, yes. What about, I don't know, more questions or I don't know, some doubts?
No, I'm fine about the subjects.
Okay, great. So now let's pass to do the practice of this, please. It's time you're gonna share your screen, please.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay, there they
Yeah,
are.
very good. This ones.
Yeah. Mm, okay. And they're started?
Yes.
Okay. Like, is there any difference between may and might?
Okay, so just a little difference about may and might. You can say that about the probability that it shows, might can be a little more stronger than may, right? And also it's like more informal English, and the other is the most useful with may. But that can be just a little difference that they have.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Check. Yeah, may can't be. Like in this particular exercise, like why the correct answer is might and not may.
Okay, you can be really friendly to me, so okay. But do you about the context? Do you think that that can be correct? Jake is being really friendly to Amy, right? She suspected Amy is tricking her.
Yeah. Like would it be incorrect to say she may suspect?
Okay. So you think that the correct answer can be may or might, right?
Yeah, I can see like a really big difference like in this specific exercise.
Okay, so in this case, also I can say that. What about, do you think that also can be correct with must not? Or as I told you, yeah, that can be about one context. But if you want to
Yeah.
use with may or might, exists just a little difference that I told you, right? With might
Oh yeah.
is stronger, right? The intention can be stronger than may in this case.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Must not. Okay.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
oh, let's start. Very good. Now let's pass to the other grammar before doing this exercise,
Yeah.
please.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna share the screen.
Okay.
Okay, Nathaniel, so we're going to start with this other, that it's about reflexive pronouns or reciprocal pronouns, okay? Let's see, number one, we have this. We use reflexive pronouns when the subject and the object of the sentence refer to the same person. Okay, so please read this part.
Okay. You should be proud of yourself, Amy. In this sentence, the subject you is Amy. The object yourself is also Amy. The subject and the object are the same person, Amy. So Amy should be proud of Amy. In other words, Amy should be proud of herself.
Okay, very good. Now, number two, we have this. These are the reflexive pronouns myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, and themselves, right? All of this according to the subject that we're going to use.
Yeah.
In number three, notice that you has two reflexive pronouns. Use yourself when you're speaking to one person. Use yourselves when you are speaking to more than one person. Okay, the examples, please.
Okay. Take care of yourself, Talia. I will. Take care of yourselves, guys. We will.
Okay, singular and plural, right?
Yeah.
Number four. We can also use our reciprocal pronoun, each other or one another, when the subject and object of a sentence are the same people. But in this case, the people have a two-way or reciprocal relationship. Okay, read please.
Okay. Talia and Jackie are talking to each other. In this sentence, the subject is Talia and Jackie. The object, each other, is also Talia and Jackie. The subject and the object are the same two people, Talia and Jackie. The sentence means that Talia is talking to Jackie and that Jackie is talking to Talia. They're having a two-way conversation. Notice that the sentence, Talia and Jackie are talking to themselves, has a very different meaning. This means that Talia is talking to herself and Jackie is talking to herself. They are not having a two-way conversation.
Okay, so I think this part is clear, right? When you are using, for example, those phrases, each other, one another.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, number five, we have this. We usually use each other when the subject is two people, right? Please read.
Okay. Talia and Amy know each other from work. We use each other or one another when the subject is more than two people. Talia, Amy, and Tony know each other from work. Or Talia, Amy, and Tony know one another from work.
Okay. Okay, so maybe you know about this, right? How is the use of each other? And we focus when they are the subject are two people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what else? No, it's really short, right? So it's only recognizing the use of these ones in the
Yeah.
sentences, right? So now we're gonna close this and we're gonna practice with exercises. But before closing this, do you have maybe some question about it?
Not real. I'm okay.
Okay, that's great. So please share your screen.
Okay.
Okay, that was excellent. Very good. So before doing this, we're gonna see the grammar first. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Great. Okay, so that was not difficult, right?
No, it's um like you can realize what's wrong and what's right by speaking.
Exactly, very good. Okay. So let's check this. We're gonna see about models, possibility, probability, but in past, right? So in this case, in number one, we can see we use models of possibility and probability in the past to talk about things that possibly or probably happened. We, yeah, we form these models with modal plus have plus the past participle of the verb. Like the example says, read please.
Okay. Uh, Amy did great work. She must have been proud of herself.
Okay, okay, very good. So when we want to talk about in past only, we follow this structure, right? Must have, might have, could have, can have, plus the verb in past participle, whatever verb, right?
Okay.
Okay, number two, we have this.
Like
Must have expresses probability. We use must have or the contraction must have when we are almost 100% sure that something was true. Like the example,
okay. I must have left my briefcase in the office. I almost certain that that's where it is. Like
uh,
in any past tense, we are using the have been and the past participle form, or only in these two examples.
okay, so you mean that, mm,
Like, does it
okay,
depend on the tense? If we use like the have been and the past participle, or
have
like if
been.
it's yeah, if it's like past perfect or so, or this is only
Yeah, it's like similar to the present perfect, right? Because
Mhm.
in present perfect we have this structure that is with have or has plus the verb in past participle. But with this help, with this structure, we are like helping to our modal verbs to become in past.
Mhm.
That's why we're gonna use with modal verbs, and it's like plus present perfect, right? But all of this is going to talk about from our auxiliary or our modal that can become in a past form, right?
Okay.
Yes. Okay,
Okay.
so let's continue. And number three, we have this. May have, might have, and could have express probability. We use may have, might have, or could have, or the contractions might, or could have, when we are less sure that something was true. Replace the examples.
Okay. We might have seen each other around the campus. We may have been in a class together. Yeah, it could have been last semester.
Okay, okay. That shows possibility, right? But in the past form.
Yeah.
Number four, we have this. We use can have or couldn't have when we're almost 100% sure that something was impossible. Okay, the example.
Okay. It couldn't have been in a journalism class. I'm taking acting classes.
Okay, okay, very good. Number five, we have the structure. We use must not have when we are a little less sure that something was impossible. We don't usually use a contraction with must not.
Mhm.
The example.
Okay. She left in a big hurry. She must not have wanted to be late for class.
Okay, very cute. Number 6, we use might not
Le-
have or might not have when we think something was impossible, but we aren't very sure. We don't usually use a contraction with might not or might not. Example, please.
Okay, sorry. She
Okay,
may not have wanted to talk to me anymore.
okay, great. Let's see more. Okay, number 7, we have this. In questions, we use could have. We don't use may have, might have, or must have. Okay, we're gonna only focus about could, okay? Like the example says, read please.
Okay. Could she have been at the soccer game?
Very good. Number 8. Notice that in short answers, we use been if the question has a form of be. Read please the examples.
Okay. Could he have been the star? Uh, he could have been. When a question has a verb other than be, we use the modal plus auxiliary plus have. Sorry. Could she have seen us there? She could have.
Okay, very good. Let's continue. The last part, that is number 9. We can also use a verb without a modal to ask about possibility or probability. The examples?
Okay. Was she at the soccer game? Ah, yeah. She could have been. I'm in that part. Yeah, right. Um,
Yeah, it's okay,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
okay. Yeah, we're in the last part, right?
yeah.
Yes. That was great, Nathaniel. So do you have questions about it?
Not really. I'm okay.
Okay, that's great. So also, as I was telling you, only use this structure, right? The modal plus have plus past participle form of the verb. And you're becoming all the modals in past form.
Okay.
Okay, so also don't forget which are the models that shows this kind of possibility or probability, okay? Okay, so now it's time to do the exercises, the practice. Please share your screen.
Okay. Mhm. Okay.
Okay, Nathaniel, are you forgetting something in the last one?
Mhm.
Couldn't have?
Beam, yeah.
No, the last one. No, no,
Oh,
that was with the
that
last.
is okay. Oh yeah, I'm down.
Okay, but before this one,
This one,
Vicky, yes, you are forgetting something.
like had, it would be had instead of had.
Okay, you have the structure, right? You have the
Yeah.
auxiliary or the modal in past. It's like transforming in present perfect. You have had, but you, yes, now it's correct.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay, you're forgetting one word.
The have, right?
Exactly.
I think that's it.
It's okay, very good. Okay, Nathaniel. So, okay, with this part, we already finished the unit number 4.
Okay.
So,
How many
okay,
units there are?
units. Okay, I'm gonna check it right now.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, we have 4 units, right? So for tomorrow, I'm gonna prepare extra practices about all from these units, and you're gonna do that, okay? Like a
Okay.
kind of test, okay? So tomorrow we're gonna conclude with all these 4 units without practice. But also you can be practicing with all of the other tasks, right?
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So I think, yeah, today that's gonna be all, okay? Yeah, because tomorrow we're gonna complete everything. Yeah, only complete your other tasks.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll do them. Some listening. Some of those.
Okay, Nathaniel. So we're gonna finish right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but for sure. Okay. So it's done.
Okay. Okay, Nathaniel. So see you tomorrow. Have a great night.
Thank you, Lorena. See you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.